Are you looking for a fun way to win up to 25 times your money this football and basketball season? Test your skills on Prize Picks, the most exciting way to play daily fantasy sports. Just select two or more players, pick more or less on their projections for a wide variety of stats, and place your entry. It's as easy as that. If you have the skills, you can turn $10 into $250 with just a few taps. Easy gameplay, quick withdrawals, and injury insurance on your picks are what makes Prize Picks the #1 daily fantasy sports app. Ready to test your skills? Join the Prize Picks community of more than 7 million players who have already signed up. Right now, Prize Picks will match your first deposit up to $100. Just visit prizepicks.com/bluewire and use code BLUEWIRE. That's code BLUEWIRE at prizepicks.com/bluewire for a first deposit match of up to $100. Prize Picks, daily fantasy sports made easy.
Support for this podcast comes from Frito-Lay and the 2023 Snack Bracket Championship. The Frito-Lay Snack Challenge is underway, and fans are voting on their favorite snacks to crown champion. We're talking about prime-time matchups between the best 64 snacks in the land. Will Ruffles Ridges reign supreme? Can Doritos defend their dynasty? Or will Smart Food use their smarts for a surprise upset? Only you can decide. Get in on all the action for a chance to win up to $1,000 or a year's worth of snacks. Let your snacks be heard. Just go to fritolaysnacket.sbnation.com to vote and enter for a chance to win. No purchase necessary. Sweepstakes ends April 3rd, 2023. Void where prohibited. Year's worth of snacks awarded in the form of 52 coupons, each good for one bag of chips. See official rules at fritolaysnacket.sbnation.com.
Hello, Mavs fans. Welcome to Mavs Moneyball After Dark. This is Kirk Henderson, and I'm by myself tonight. Josh Bowe had plans this evening, and while I was going to record with another member of the staff, the Dallas Mavericks just lost probably their stupidest game of the year. I really can't possibly begin to imagine how they're going to find a way to lose another heartbreaking game in a way that makes absolutely no fucking sense. The Dallas Mavericks fall to the Milwaukee Bucks 106-105. Guys, I'd really like to come on here and talk about what an outstanding basketball game this was. Because, to be quite honest with you, it was. It was really a fun back and forth game where the Dallas Mavericks played very well for 42 of the 48 minutes. Luka Doncic was a monster in the first quarter, keeping the Mavericks in it while the Bucks were, as a team, kind of collectively hitting shots. Giannis Antetokounmpo had a pretty rough offensive game through quarters 1 through 3. The Mavericks built up what would become a 12-point lead in the third quarter, only to slowly watch it drip away. After leading by 11 heading into the fourth, the bench unit played pretty well for about 4 minutes while Luka was on the bench. And then things quickly unraveled where the game was all of a sudden tied despite being up 11. In the fourth quarter alone, the Dallas Mavericks shot 15 free throws as a team. As a team, they hit 7. I'm going all over the place because I'm kind of losing my mind. Where Spencer Dinwiddie misses the second of 2. See here, who else was it that I had a whole list written down? Luka Doncic misses the second of 2. Dwight Powell misses the second of 2. Tim Hardaway misses all 3 free throws after getting fouled by Giannis and putting Giannis out of the game with 3 minutes left. So even with Giannis out of the game and missing all 3 free throws, the Mavericks had plenty of opportunity to win this ball game. However, Dorian Finney-Smith gets fouled at 10 seconds left on a sloppy inbounds play, a loose ball foul call that really was a 50-50 call that I don't think was a foul, having watched it on replay, against Chris Middleton. Dorian Finney-Smith has a chance to ice the game. Misses both. So with the Bucks call a timeout and run a brilliant out-of-bounds play, and really, I'm not sure if it was so brilliant as much as whatever the hell the Dallas Mavericks were doing on defense did not make a single lick of sense. When you watch the play on replay, they don't have anyone on the ball. Luka is ostensibly on the ball, but his back is to the ball, and he's standing with his hands up near the three-point line. The Bucks run a simple back screen, which frees up Brook Lopez for a layup. Then the Mavericks advance the ball to half court with 2.4 seconds left. Luka has to call a timeout to avoid, basically because they sent a double at him. And then with 2.4 seconds left, the Mavericks run. What do they run? The same old, let's pitch the ball to Luka Doncic. Terrible inbounds pass because the Mavericks don't run any sort of plays on these situations. Luka has to fire a 40-footer. Game over. The Mavericks lose. Really not much more to that. They had played so well for such a long time. Wood looked good. Spencer had 2 rim-rocking dunks. Luka had a transition dunk. It was so much fun right up until it wasn't. And because of that, I really don't have a ton else to talk about. It's probably why, Josh and I really love talking with him. It cracks me up when I see when he goes solo on these things that he talks for such a long time. I had a hard time writing the recap to this one because I was on this myself. It's Friday night. There's 17 games in December here, so we're trying to give the staff bits and pieces of a break. I don't know where to go with this. And maybe the Mavericks don't either, because you know what? They are heading back to the locker room and probably straight to the airport because they play the Chicago Bulls. It's currently what time is it? It's pretty late. It's currently 12:30 on Saturday morning. They play the the Bulls in about 18 hours. So they have to shake this one off almost immediately and then figure out what's next. They can't keep losing like this. They can't keep finding new ways to lose. It's gross. Okay, guys, I don't really have a ton more. I'm going to hop on the live show, get some reactions. I'll post that live show mid-morning tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out with me for a few minutes tonight. We'll see what we can come up with tomorrow night. We always appreciate you checking out the site. We got plenty of stuff that's up today, recap, stats, that sort of thing. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow night. Everybody, I hope you have a great day.
Today's episode is brought to you by Cars.com. With over 2 million vehicles and 50,000 more added every day, Cars.com will match you with the perfect car for you, your budget, your life, your style. And if you're ready to say goodbye to your current car, Cars.com will get you an instant offer to cash it in. Just start by entering your license plate and get matched with a local dealer who will write you the check. So whether you're looking to buy or sell, just go to Cars.com. It's magical.